So, good evening from the garage. Quick update, just like all my updates, they're for Kenny Wright. Kenny, so here we are. Actually, today I told my wife I was going to screw down the deck, putting the deck back in place. But of course, we are raining like crazy, so I decided to use this time to run electrical wire. What I did was, the gentleman helping me out with electricity, great guy. I decided to label all my electrical wires so that he can pop it into the box. This video will be titled Electrical Overkill. Anybody with a garage that does maintenance work, and I'll talk about the Pontiac in a second, realizes a lot of drills, air compressors, and yada 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 draw a lot of electrical current. So overkill is needed because I do not want to pop any circuits. So there it is. It's overkill. I'm naming it. I'm owning it. It's overkill. But I don't want to pop any circuits. So previously, when the gentleman helped me out and did my wiring, he just helped me out, got me set up, and told me to finish the wiring. He'd come back and support me further. So he got a few circuits set up for me in the box. And to help him out, I labeled everything east, west, upper, and lower. And again, it's overkill for all the things that I think that I will be running. So here we have the east plugs. And I'm pretty sure I'll be tying that in with the back wall plugs once I move the GN. We'll talk about the GN in a second. So once I move the GN, I will finish wiring from here and probably put 2 more plugs on the back wall once I take it off jack stands and roll it over and get it out of the way. And again, who knows what I will plug in where, so therefore overkill. I'm telling everybody now, overkill. But effectively, this wall of plugs and the back wall of plugs will be on one circuit to ensure, again, I do not want to pop circuits as I just plug in whatever for whatever project I'm working on. So east wall, back wall will be on one circuit. Again, he helped me out. He already ran that. Then there will be a second circuit that goes to my upper plug. Sorry for the light, but there's a plug here, garage door opener light. Plug there, garage door opener light. And again, like I said, because it's raining, I'm running extra wiring so that when he comes back, everything is prepped. So all 4 ceiling plugs, and again, sorry for the light. 1, 2, 3, 4 will be on one circuit. Overkill for any social media, blah, 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 people. Overkill, east and south wall, one circuit. I've mounted my exterior lights. I call them my porch lights, though they are not porch lights. But they will be on one circuit for no reason other than overkill. So a wire from there and one of these jangle wires, I think it's actually this one, connects this light to the second light, which is on the opposite side. Overkill. And I'm going to consistently say overkill for all the social media people that will say, why did you do that? Right. Second will be a wire, and again, a jangle of wires coming across. I just prepped them. I will nail them in, and effectively when he comes in, he'll be jumping from socket to socket and so on and so forth. But then we'll have our north sockets, and behind there, trust me, there's one, you see the wire and so on and so forth. Our north sockets and our west sockets will be on a second plug. Overkill. again, because who knows what I'll plug in. My compressor there draws a lot of amperage. There'll be a standalone circuit. I'm pretty sure I will mount an electric heater in this corner here. 10,000 BTU to make sure all this space is nice and warm, so on and so forth. So a circuit for west, north plugs, a circuit for east, south plugs, and then a circuit for 1, 2, 3, 4 ceiling plugs, which will do lighting and garage door openers. Again, once I move the G in, I'll finish insulating. I've decided the lower level will be all plywood. This is just scrap plywood. I'll buy more plywood for the entire lower level. So all walls will be plywood, just for industrial purposes. I don't care if I bump a wall down there. Upstairs, we will have a circuit for south wall and east wall, and then a circuit for north wall and west wall, and then a circuit for 1, 2, and currently this is plugged in and an extension cord. 1, 2, 3 ceiling lights. Again, I'm going green, so all electricity, whatever heat and air conditioning will be up here, will be all electricity. I do not want to pop circuits, so overkill. And yeah, that'll be that. The biggest swing to keep this process going is, as you all know, the Pontiac was hit the other day. Plastic. But look at that trunk gap. Versus over here, look at that trunk gap. Yeah, jackass hit me. Caught me in the rear end. This is just a spare to get it home. Got it towed home, so a spare just to get it up onto the flatbed. But he caught me here. He actually cracked the aftermarket rim that I have here. Spun me around and caused me to tap him in the front end. So one collision, spin me around, hit his car twice. Insurance adjuster will be out Monday to take a look at that. So I'm pretty sure this car will be gone sometime next week. And unfortunately, it'll probably be gone for the entire summer season for repairs. Paint job was immaculate. So I want it back the same way. I doubt if they'll total it. I hope they do not. I like my red Rocket or red car. When I let the top up, something snagged. Again, he hit me here. So this area of the car took the majority of the blow. Fortunately, I was okay. He was okay. But we'll see what the insurance adjuster says. Yeah. So again, this car will probably be gone. And then the GN will be put on the ground, spun around. There are my car dollies. So jack it up, take it off the jack stands, put it on a car dolly, spin it around, and it'll sit here in the middle of the garage. So one car in the garage that, as you can see, fits 1, 2, 3 cars. And what I'll probably do over this weekend, I've reached out to Bruce from Aggressive Performance. Take the transmission out, spend the appropriate money, get the transmission built right, rebuilt right. So it'll be down for a few weeks while the trans is being rebuilt. Put it back in, and hopefully I can drive Black Beauty. And the worst part is when I was screwing around over the winter trying to do drywall, I'm an idiot. I made a mistake and dropped a piece of drywall right here. in the header panel. And these things are extremely hard to find. So I'll figure out what I'm going to do about that. But until then, at least get it mechanically sound so that I can drive it. So this weekend, take the trans out. Bruce is going to ship it out, get the trans rebuilt. That way it'll be fully functional and drivable. I did appreciate the fact that the less it works, the less I drive it, the lower the miles stay. Currently has about 63,000 miles on it, but since Red is going to be out for the summer, I guess I need something to drive. So yeah. So anyway, the pre-wiring of electricity is done. I'll hammer everything into place, get it nice and neat so that when the gentleman comes to help me, he's literally just quote unquote plug and play. Then we'll be fully standalone. I can get rid of a lot of these extension cords that are going various places from this surge protector, this long surge protector, so everything can just plug in. I got plenty of switches and plugs and so on and so forth. Just time to actually do it. Red will be assessed by the insurance adjuster on Monday, and I'm pretty sure it'll be gone for the summer. Just completed the Willwood disc brake conversion, 6-piston up front, 4-piston in back. But, you know, it happens. Transmission will be professionally or Grand National professionally rebuilt. And I'll figure out what I'll do with the header panel. And yeah, so that's it. You know, one space, 3 projects. Car's got to be fixed. I got to take care of this, and electricity will be complete. Overkill in electricity. Overkill. Anybody that's worked in the garage, you know. When you get to plugging in things, wiring, when you get to plugging in things, they begin to draw amperage and pop circuits. Just a spare 402 big block. So yeah, Kenny Wright, this is for you. I'm still working toward progress. I have porch lights, sockets, an abundance of circuits, and I should be good to go any day now.